If you run a factory or any kind of large business, I want you to go grab your electricity bill. Seriously. What if I told you that the most expensive line item on there has almost nothing to do with how much power you use all month long? Instead, it's decided in just one single 30-minute window. And figuring this out, well, it's the key to unlocking some massive savings.
Just picture this for a second. It's a busy afternoon, and all your heavy machinery kicks into high gear at the same time. For just 30 minutes, your whole operation is pulling a crazy amount of power from the grid. Well, that one moment, that single spike, it sets a high watermark that's costing you a fortune. You end up paying for that peak all month long, even when your machines are just sitting there, completely idle. And here is the number you really need to see. Over 97 ringgit. That's what you pay for every single kilowatt of that 30-minute spike. This isn't about your total usage, not at all. It's a huge fee for the demand you put on the grid at its busiest. And for an energy-hungry business, believe me, those fees can be absolutely staggering. So here's how we're going to break this all down. First, we're going to pinpoint that hidden cost. Then we'll look at a brand new rule that makes this whole thing impossible to ignore. After that, I'll introduce you to the power bank that solves the problem, I'll show you exactly how it shaves down your bill, and we'll talk about why the clock is seriously ticking to get this sorted out. All right, let's dive right in. Let's talk about that number one cost. What exactly is this maximum demand charge, and why is it secretly draining your company's bank account? So here's the deal. The key thing to get is that this has nothing to do with your total monthly consumption. It's only about the most intense 30 minutes of energy use you have during peak hours. That's between 2 p.m. and 10 p.m. on weekdays. The power company scans your whole month, finds that 1/2 hour where you drew the most power, and bam, that one number is used to calculate a massive chunk of your bill. And this chart just shows it perfectly. Look at a typical factory's day. You've got your normal, steady usage, but then, whoa, look at that massive spike right in the middle of the peak window. That's the moment all your heavy machinery kicks in. That one peak is your maximum demand, and that's the number they're hitting you with for the entire month. And if the crazy high cost wasn't enough to get your attention, well, there's now another huge reason you just can't ignore this anymore. There are new regulations coming that are going to make dealing with this peak demand a legal requirement, not just a smart business choice.
You're going to want to get your calendars out for this because these dates are critical. The new guidelines for self-consumption solar are already active. But the big one, the real deadline, is January 1st, 2026. From that day on, if you have a solar system that's over 72 kilowatt peak, you will be legally required to install a battery storage system. No way around it.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. This isn't some rumor. This is a direct quote from Malaysia's Energy Commission. The language here is crystal clear. The grace period ends on December 31st, 2025. After that, it's the law.
So, let's recap. We've got a massive cost problem and a looming compliance problem. Sounds pretty bad, right? Well, the good news is a single piece of technology solves both of them. Let's talk about the solution. It's called a battery energy storage system, or BESS for short. But honestly, the best way to think about it is just as a giant, super smart power bank for your entire business. Its job is incredibly simple. It stores energy when it's cheap, like all that free power from your solar panels, and then it has that power ready to go when pulling from the grid gets really expensive. This little diagram here shows how it all fits together. The battery connects behind the meter, which is just a fancy way of saying it's part of your private system, not the public grid. You can charge it with your own solar power, and when you need that energy later, you use it before you ever have to pull expensive power from the utility company. You are in total control.
Okay, so how does this power bank actually work to lower your bill? Well, the magic is in a simple but brilliant strategy called peak shaving.
It works in 3 dead simple steps. 1, the battery charges up using your absolute cheapest power. 2, it just holds that energy in reserve, waiting. And 3, this is the crucial part. The second those expensive peak hours hit, the system automatically kicks in and powers your facility with the cheap energy you already stored. So, let's go back to this chart. Remember this? This is your factory's energy use before you have a BESS. See that massive, super costly spike in the afternoon? That's what's just killing your budget. It's incredibly inefficient. And now, check this out. This is your energy profile with a battery. As soon as that spike even tries to happen, the battery jumps in to handle the extra load. It literally shaves the top right off your peak. Your demand from the grid stays low and flat, and that massive monthly charge, it just vanishes.
So what does this actually look like in cold, hard cash? I mean, the savings are incredible. Shaving just 50 kilowatts off your peak saves you over 58,000 ringgit every single year. Double that to 100 kilowatts, and you're saving over 116,000 ringgit. For large factories, this can mean hundreds of thousands of ringgit going straight back to your bottom line. Which brings us to our final point. Yes, there's a deadline. But I want you to stop thinking about this as just checking a box for compliance. This is about turning a requirement into a massive competitive advantage.
Because a battery system delivers so much more than just compliance. You're not just avoiding fines, you're actively slashing your costs. You stop wasting your solar energy and actually use every drop you generate. You boost your ESG score, which makes you look great to investors. You can claim green tax incentives, and on top of all that, you get backup power when the grid goes down. It is a win on every single level. It's a no-brainer. So with that 2026 deadline racing towards us, the question really isn't if you'll have to do this, it's how you can use this to get ahead of everyone else. Are you ready to stop wasting money on that 30-minute spike and turn this mandate into one of the best financial moves your business can possibly make?